let's start watching the finals of P7 Masters. It's Haza versus Magic C. Okay, I'm not playing this in like normal speed. I'm playing this in like 1.5 speed or like 2x speed. On stream for real, for real.
Welcome back everyone to epicseven Match. But I was told, someone in chat earlier was asking, hope they dropped 3 coupons today. Bam! Here's a third.
A man of the people, G-Clef. Oh
Rihanna,
boy.
Luciela. Heart.
You got one guy in the best way.
Yeah, it was actually a chat.
Rap god.
Earlier today. Rihanna, Luciela. Lots of spelling to type, but you know.
Yep,
know.
fast.
It's not Rihanna and Luciela, it's Rihanna, Luciela. Heart.
Heart.
Heart. If you don't know, that's heart. It's like less than 3? Oh, that's technically right. There are 2. We're ready. Hope you guys will enjoy the coupon. And also the emoji, they look incredibly cute. And also they're coming out next week. So look forward to that. We got the finals ready to go.
That guy in the center looks familiar. He's like in all CZ End and E7 like events.
Gone.
That's
We're left with
G-Clap.
the 2 biggest names of E7 Masters now, who will actually be the master out of all the players that we've had since spring season. Azuma, Magic G. Pick your poison, Valky. You said Magic G, but maybe you change your opinion. There's a chance.
I'm asking my brain.
Okay.
I think Monterey overall is playing a little bit cleaner tonight, but maybe Fear Gab go his way.
Okay.
But here, this is definitely a tough matchup. You cannot give
Is this like a Haza just...
It certainly is. And after the match, they might have tweaked a few artifact gear changes that can be done between the matches. Between games or not, between matches, you certainly can. So maybe, just maybe, there might be some different tuning speed, effectiveness, resistance. Here we go! The grand finals, Hazama Ray versus Magic G. Nota's Lady of Skill ban from Hazama. First pick Magic G.
Salome, that is huge in this tournament.
It is first pick Magic G. Also, Ruth ban this time. Biblis, the end is allowed.
Agsu.
Wow, both players banning out the package of the 4 strongest first
How
picks of the game
could
right now.
you?
The strongest first pick Salome. Osmond really needs to put together the game plan. You have to think of high value units, but they can't have too good of an ultimate because if Salome gets a good clone on you, might just be
I
over
can't
right there.
react. I'm recording right now. Hi,
So
Michael.
there's plenty of targets you can choose from to clone.
You don't even play
Not
Epic
for
7,
those,
Michael.
select any of those debuffs. It will steal your turn. Hazama really putting a lot of time today.
Yeah, so you brought up that Magic, maybe could have swapped some gear, thrown a little surprise Osmond side. That would be huge. And here we go.
I can LARP.
That RB. Man, this guy is good.
And Estelle. Ooh.
Estelle and RB.
Estelle today. 1 win from round 2 versus Alibi.
And I believe against Alibi, he was there, but not a huge factor in his victory.
Oh yeah, it was a deep game, and Estelle wasn't really
Well,
free
run.
was open.
Oh, this was talk about Magic style of free run. You see him pick, like, you know, a lot of times you'll see very offensive free runs in the hyper carry position. She has some supports, but he has options as well, either double free run for the damage double S3s potentially.
Would you guys second pick an RB?
And protect free run is the win
Is this on
condition,
2x?
All legend
Yes.
players here.
Yeah, and in the longer set, and I'm not mistaken, right? This is a
Because it's a... I'm recording right now, and it's a replay.
It does get that very difficult to beat free run draft. Hosmer, you're clearly thinking, I mean, what can you do to really punch through all of those souls, all of those defenses? Because if you drop a Bellion on this pick right here,
I ain't watching 1 hour of this.
Can just be Bellion. You might need more than just her. Or a different type of solution, Minok.
Especially when they pick so slow and yap so much.
That can punch through free run's offensives. Follows it up with Shepherd of the Dark End.
Yeah, on 4. Fell back a little bit for this round. There's a shield. Very
I miss her. You miss who?
You either get the splash damage through,
Roseanne.
and if that doesn't close it out, you always have the MLDN seal first, and then the damage surely closes out a glass cannon free run.
Last cannon, you say, when there's some extra dual attacks from Conqueror Lilies? You never know.
Oh, harsh Chati.
If he lost this in, it would be a very, very sneaky move. I mean, last time Harsetti was in the game, RNG wasn't on his side. Maybe he says, okay, my turn for the good Harsetti RNG.
Harsetti, blocked.
Harsh Shitty. Am I right? Wow, you're speaking like a real Epic 7 player. Insane.
Different type of opponent. He's a different beast. I'm sure he did his homework. What's on 5? Let's see. Ooh, and Hosmer, I think being second pick here, you got to use second pick player's strongest weapon. Mentally ban something first. And for him, I think it's most likely the Harsetti considering the third pick Renog. So if you're going to ban the Harsetti, go up against...
I don't know who you ban here if you're Magic Chi.
I think he certainly can solve...
He's banning...
If you burn everything to ashes,
Yeah,
that's
he's
a
a
solution.
carry Slayer.
Both players selecting carefully with the post ban. I don't think we have... Ooh, we're not lagged out, right? Okay, we have a selection 1.
Oh, you're right. A lot of times you'll see an insta ban because the draft went their way.
Oh, they ban Aki and Ruel. Okay, yeah. Okay.
So that's a second life for Magic G. There's some protection from Estelle, but would that be enough against the Freedom?
Well, I'm rooting for Haza to win.
Very interesting for Hosmer.
But I feel like Magic Chi is cleaner than Haza though. I don't know.
Does the free run impact make it out alive for this matchup? This is going to be scary.
Here we go, round 1.
Playing hero.
Harsetti shuffle. Magic G. Starting move.
You outlived your usefulness.
For each team, it's a lore thing.
And then Salome. Good debuff though.
It's a lore thing. Meanie.
Counter punch.
And you know, I never noticed. This DN just lost her immortality. She got completely debuffed by Harsetti. I think Hosmer is actually...
Gojo win then.
Uh-oh.
Oh, double free
Good
run.
attack. Here she comes.
We drop one already. Counter attack on the free run. Means we're getting more combat readiness for Magic G's entire team. This is looking really good for him.
Defensive magic. Oh god.
One free doesn't finish drop. You send in a second one.
What the heck? 2 free wins, and now RB is the one alone. And even though RB is a scary character, free win is way too tough of a matchup for him to beat. 1 win for Magic G. On the
Oh
board. 3 more to go for Magic G. 4 more
damn!
to
This is
go
best
for
of
Rain.
7, right?
That's right.
Oh,
Strong
man.
start for Magic Chi there. This free win combination when it's left, especially in first pick position.
Best of
I can't remember if I've
7.
seen it lose, especially with that Salome steal on first pick, man.
That's powerful.
I can spam free run abilities. This game looks easy. You know, Michael, maybe it is easy for you.
Yeah, definitely. The funny part is though, if you get Arcetti, doesn't rely on RNG, you have that Ruel, which we've seen bring back 3 a million times. So I feel like
I
it's
mean,
just Magic Chi
sure.
drafted so well there. I wanted to see
Okay.
but of course, if not,
Next.
Don't think this is one of those carries we've seen him play, but he does take this away. I mean, he could even go for like a Arrowell steal potentially away from Hosmer, since that's a character
Could
like
I
no
buy
one else
this?
is going to
I
be
cannot
defensive.
tab out right now.
First pick
I am
for me.
recording.
I think R would be huge here. Celery off the table. No, wait.
It's hollow justice at best.
Magic G thinking about something else. Picks Luna, as if he kind of reads what Hazama wants to pick later. Usually, Human Luna is more of a reaction pick, very early.
Yeah.
Come around.
Okay, Yulha?
I know.
For
Well, take a
yourself?
Human Luna like this, you're usually trying
Or
to fish something out
why?
your opponent. You're trying to say, "Ooh,
No, 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 no,
you
it's
have
for
Young,
the,
you already have Nurse, you know, pick up your bystander Hwa Youngs, things like that." And once that comes in,
streamer program
he takes
that
left
this
and
game
right,
has.
pivot into literally anything else he wants.
Just to commentate on the
Really early, and then more reaction. Hosmer, hold up.
Wait, Alibi's still alive.
Dismantle. Yeah, we saw him dismantle Alibi.
Pro
This time around,
games.
Hosmer, though, with a early imprint on 2 that Gildred just poked out some damage.
Oh,
Spirit of
P
Alibi.
Flan. Oh, I think I'm rooting for P Flan
Looking to
this.
give that Spirit Ice only 300 effect resistance, and on top of that, if she does carry that Bastion up for Lucia, a barrier
Okay,
immediately
but
buff on
Christy
top, which will
and
completely stop this Fire Captain Planet from
what
trying
the
to
hell?
upgrade
Okay, but like
in on this buff reverse.
you need a DPS, right?
Like to reverse
If
all
you
the debuffs?
ban
Yeah, Magic is always poised and ready for when
if
his
you
opponent
ban
wants to face.
Celine
What do you guys
here,
No, looks pretty good. Christine's in the fan
what's
protect,
the
but Celine
other
knows the end out.
DPS for Magic
that's
C?
okay.
think? I just saw actually that Celine
Also, should I
crossed
buy a
over.
vinyl
They're
from
losing his left
Australia
off.
and ship it here?
Bring back-
Sure.
put such a problem on
Why
side.
not? Shipping is pretty cheap, right?
More damage. Pure
Like what?
breakdowns.
$10 or something.
Yeah, this is going to be scary. That's a lot of damage comes in, and if you can find a similar pick comparable to the amount of value a Strays can come through with, this is going to be really tough for Magic G.
No, lol. Wait, I shipped from Gymshark and I only pay like $10.
However, if you do lock her in, you need a lot of effect resistance. So Christy on 3 is going to be key here, and just resist that defense break from Fire Captain Plan.
Yeah, I love potentially this hyper carry pick running. He needs a second one, otherwise the Celine just gets fanned out.
Monarch of the Sword Isaiah.
Christy, I think that's a great pickup for Magic.
Which one's gonna survive?
The thing is, my friend is buying for me, then shipping.
Up for selection.
Okay, then it should be better
Ban
then,
5? No, actually Strays draws the ban over Leica.
right?
Leica can certainly delete one, at least. We'll also have some extra power from the Queen Vildred. Don't know what Magic G is thinking. Good thing is that Celine survived. And you got the combo with Christy, a Gades against the Flan. And this might be
I don't
a bit of
think
speed tuning
so.
on that Newman Luna
Oh.
as well. The build player
I
working with
see.
imprint, the positioning. Here we go, round 2 of Best of 7 Grand Finals.
Oh,
that was close.
You
Yeah.
ask only to grant your wish.
Oh boy, we're gonna set sail. Fire Captain Plan sets things up. Bomb of Hades, though. The infinite horizon. Oh. Do you pop it now? A little bit of a push from the Christy top speed Fury. We're gonna take off the Architect Leica. Good Christy take on Magic G with the extra combat readiness. We're going to the Green Vildred as well. It's a one more turn.
Oh damn!
You still have revive on Cosmo. That's a huge start for Magic.
And the cleanse.
Okay.
Oh my, Yuha. Can only take
The
down
hell?
one.
Yeah, from this position, even with a revive, it's gonna be tough.
Time to be reborn on which hero? Gonna be on the back, Leica.
It's right place.
All right, yeah,
Superhuman.
Target Celine.
Target
Target Celine. Oh, 2-0.
2-0. Yes, that is a 2-0 against the likes of Hosmer Ray when he doesn't have first pick advantage. Magic Chi is playing out of his mind right now.
Haza. Whoa. Whoa, relax.
That's what Magic Chi did in the previous set. When Freeman is available,
Round
a
3.
lot of these players don't want to deal with it. But look at this, still trying to true. Steal the Salome first pick, and that is always a big advantage.
This Tori.
No Freeman?
You got this story.
Magic Chi's name. Do you not want to fight that thing? And of course, Tori and Airwell. So going for a much more standard game. We're looking at a very, very tempered and controlled Magic Chi for this draft. Osmo Ray, though, still I think has a lot of room to maneuver. He could go swing full cleave from here, or just slow it down. Play a very, very tempered game with Magic Chi, which I don't know if he wants to do. What do you think, Car? You think he wants to slow down versus?
I'm not afraid.
I think he
Here's what I was
is.
thinking about. I was going a little more meta with it. I want to remind everybody that Hosmer actually lost his very first set in this tournament and came back in such a dominant position. So if I was Magic Chi, we need to close this set out quick because Hosmer, when more games go on, he is the E7 WC X champion for a reason.
And that's when you bring in Harsetti to control the grip on the game. Almost thinking about it, Drops into Harsetti, we don't want to play speed. And I mean, just look at that left side composition. This is something Tetsu is known for. The Salome, Ruel, Renok, and with the Tori, who is, might I remind everyone, is slightly weaker than Freerun. You don't really want to be stuck in this spot. Afternoon, so Flan is the pick here, and this is a strong combo, but you're going to be really, really weak if Hosmer Ray can find a Solitaria button. That's slowly in force ban. Get those focus off. Afternoon, so Flan, good combo with Harsetti. We've seen it once.
Feel me.
That's tough. Some secondary options.
Yeah, Magic Chi just definitely no stranger to kind of playing a little bit of the RNG game. Really like the Harseti, as we talked about, that speed order mix-up, and then Setsuka carry that. If she just dodges, you know, a lot of times closes out matches. So RNG has been favoring him today. Can Hazama handle this?
Still, I think a solid, somewhat more balanced draft for Hazama. Can you pinpoint on
Shall
Tori?
we end this?
The G-Man!
That's me. No, Genesis Ross.
Hey, looking kind of similar there, Jico.
The skincare routine is a little too clean there.
Oh, boy.
How are we closing out this draft though? Like we need
Yeah,
some
no.
way to
With
consistently
what?
be able to just punch through and survive the Harseti.
Are you serious? Hazama?
Haza. Look at it.
Really?
Hazama.
The Harseti,
Bedtime. Good night, Michael.
Twist the fate of this best of 7.
Oh my god.
No way.
He is so scary on that.
Actually, these guys are not playing around, bro.
With the
They're
set.
cooking.
I mean, Bystander Wyoming is also pretty heavy on the edge, but Corvus!
Oh
my
goodness.
I like this one a little more, though, Magic.
The tankiness.
Oh man.
The HP.
Dark Corvus with defense, penetration, and extinction. But in this spot, I mean, what is Magic Chi post-ban? You getting rid of the Ruel, same thing that Tetsu did, or do you get rid of that Genesis Ross? I mean, both characters extremely annoying.
Ruel of Light banned out with Dark Corvus.
Always banned.
Light banned, and of Darkness himself gets banned. That means Salome and Twisted K1. Both alive on the left. Harseti,
Yeah.
shuffle time. I don't know how this will unfold.
It's gonna depend. We're gonna look at that turn
Uh-huh.
bar.
And also
We're gonna look
Setsuka.
at the RNG factor. We're looking
Yes.
at K-Ron counters.
Tori can hit and pretty much lead. Maybe they'll survive. Here we go, round 3.
You're more than just rabble.
Magic Chi up 2-0.
And if this is the same Harseti as the first game, it would have extremely high effectiveness.
Oh,
But this
defense
one is a little different. 27,000 HP, a lot of damage on that defense break into the Renat.
Oh, she said.
Splash her out.
S1 to finish. We're holding that skill 3. Nice start for Magic Chi.
Uh-oh. No re-knock at all. Still very strong. Lots of recent story-related characters on the left. Salome clone 2.
Oh my god, send it in. With a low amount. He's
Yeah,
only
only
second
20.
damage.
But it is fixed
Looking
damage.
dome for this board fight. Already the counterattack from Setsuka.
Not bad.
Barrier, though.
Got a lot of barriers out of the way, and Escort taking most of the damage. Half HP, well. Genesis Ross. You do one early
Your sin.
Oh,
on Harseti.
Hassan, is it time? There was never a place.
Go in.
He's ran the math there. As much as he wants to go for the extra turn on the
judgment?
just not enough damage there along the way. I saw a miss though.
Some misses. Ooh. Kentori. Dramatic. Oh, there's a cascade. One step closer.
that is photogenic. You saw him after the 9 on a different 4, but no extra turns on this one.
Who's target?
K1 going all in on K-Ron.
Counter attack 17k.
He's definitely living to see that cascade, that extra barrier, shrugging it off.
Give yourself to me.
This is gonna get ugly.
Ooh.
For the unprepared.
Not too bad. Just gonna send it.
Okay.
The 31k, K-Ron shrugging off the debuff from the Setsuka. Okay.
Trust me.
Left foot
This is a
Setsuka.
position Setsuka needs to just go crazy, but no, it's hit there and that's it.
Salome.
This way.
Attacks.
How much was given?
That's it. Hazama back in game. And we have a series. 1-2.
And K-Ron popping off, double K-Ron action from Hazama Ray.
Double twist. We need a balance patch on this guy now.
I love this tech they're bringing out to kind of combat those annoying units that either survive through evasion, through those SP attacks where you can't take a certain amount of damage. K-Ron can just come over the top with that extra, even when he's not full fighting spirit. Really well played, and that 31k health really paying off against that Setsuka.
And one thing I want to point out is as much as I like Magic Chi as a player, he's always doing this thing on game 3 where he drops the ball just a tiny little bit in the grab because against Tetsu, he gave over the Harseti, he was going a little too hard in on the target bands, and now against Hazama Ray, he tries to take away the Airwell, take the Harseti for himself, but in the process gives over Salome, Ruel, and Renat. That is a combo Tetsu has played again and again, and you can't keep letting that happen for the rest of the series because as much as you target band, you still have to end up with winning units.
As we go through more games, we'll have more bans to be collected in the pre-ban. So you have to think ahead, but only if you have that much room to think about. Yuha amid double ban and corrective plan.
So we go to distance, man. These bands add up.
Yep. Now 16 bans. Spirit Ice
Magic Chi hovering that Spirit Ice Celine, that's a safe pick, hyper carry, and I think he likes his odds there. I think if he was going more with his draft stealing style, he would have taken Arbiter Vildred, so Hazama Ray very likely picks it up there, unless he's cooking up something special of his own.
Yeah, we've seen some first pick secrets, especially last week in the quarterfinals.
Yeah. Powerhouse unit for sure.
Yeah. Some fears, AoE. Estelle, Hazama's really loving this Estelle second pick. It was always second pick too.
I think a lot of his game plan just revolves around having that kind of mitigation. He's a really calculated player and wants to make sure he can have those choices be very, very important in the long run. Unless he's cleaving, of course.
Magic Chi. But reminder, Hazama was 2 Estelles today and 2 losses.
Oh, she lost both of them? No, I
Yes,
thought,
she lost both.
I thought there was one still, maybe that
I
was
made it
another
this
player.
far. I
Christy just lost
Oh, then I was 1-1.
Dun,
We discussed that she won, but it wasn't super.
Okay.
Christy in the lock. Talked about this a couple times today. With Aline.
Do we have the win rate on that one? I think it's close to 100.
My CPU is not that great. or my
No
GPU.
worries.
Or my GPU. Not even close to that
Can you
level.
keep up
Oh, payroll 3.
Kindly.
And the afternoon soak Flan being locked in as the hyper carry here. Okay. Hazama Ray has a lot of turn manipulation tools between this ML Payra and the Flag Sigrid. This could get really, really nasty for Magic Chi if he doesn't find some way to get tempo back here. Solitaria will be able to hold back the focus from afternoon soak Flan, though. Not a terrible pick. He's drafting for top 4 here. This might just be a forced ban.
It has to be unless there is something greater of a threat from pick 5.
Yeah, that solitary pick against the plan. A tale as old as time. We've seen it many times in the past, usually does drop the ban at a high rate. Magic Chi on 5. Hellion Blue gets locked here.
Can be
Well,
one
if you look at Magic Chi's draft structure there, it's actually a little different from how people normally play Christie. They go carry, debuffer, into the Christie on 3. But here he goes for 2 carries first. Aki's getting banned, guys. Let's not hold our breath. He's not making it through the draft.
Poor Aki. I want to see some Aki Unchained, but no, you make a good point. No double hyper carry is interesting. It does kind of put Hosmaray in a weird spot, depending on what he's going to ban out here. Is he still team? Okay, he's still banned out the Solitary. There was a play maybe. You know, don't respect the damage from the rest of the cast besides the Celine, but no. Goes for the normal draft, takes out that Solitary counter.
And meaning much of the damage on the Silk Lawn. Some SL counter punches. Here also, technically. It's all about the Celine on the right. Got Christie protection. Valiant can provide some. See
Okay.
how this goes. It's all about that Celine and how she can keep the team alive. 2-1, Magic Chi in the lead.
A bunch of Sunday drivers.
Oh, some of these drivers are the worst.
Yeah, those
They
engines.
roll Red engines. Yes, sir. We're bumping out the team.
They air block my
Plan does have all of her focus unlocked, so let's get the tempo going. We're gonna start working Spirit Eye Celine Hellfire, and look at that. Various 2 splash damage already comes in. This is looking pretty poor for that Spirit Eye. A little bit
Yeah,
more
the
damage.
turn
She's
order did.
completely out of here.
Hosmaray has the option to take her out here. And that would be a huge boon for his side. Spirit Eye Celine, we've seen in the past to bring back her team from the brink of defeat. But if you just take her out early, hold on, big damage on that Bellion. We have that SP available. There it is, sending it in.
Oh.
So turn efficient.
2. Oh, she's gone.
Oh, she gone. That's game.
Deleted, but not too many.
Not too much to do here. This is the only thing you can do at Magic Chi. You do have to play it out a little bit and see if with this challenge buff, with this Bellion, do you get enough damage to even potentially play this out?
That's so game.
Break is still there on the Bellion. Take her out.
Way too
That
much.
should be it.
Back on even footings. 2-2. Hosmaray is back, everyone.
Yeah, we might be going the distance, and I think that's what everybody wanted here. Great draft on both sides. We've seen the Spirit Eye Celine kind of hyper carry with that Christie backing just work really well. Unfortunately, though, Hosmaray kind of just had everything in order. That Sigrid that we talked about, the hot pick, able to just have that turn order where you just put in enough pressure. We don't even need the debuffs. We'll just kill her outright.
Oh my god, I just realized this. Another win for Estelle. That's rare.
She's also picking up the cell win rate.
Yeah.
She is, yes. She's getting up there. Almost 20% win rate now. Oh boy. She's climbing
And, you
hard.
know, we did highlight this before the beginning of the match that in that series, that was all the name of the game. It was turn manipulation and speed control, and Hosmaray just executed that game plan to perfection. Magic Chi, I think against a lot of other players that Hellion Lua would have taken first turn, he could have won, but against Hosma, as a different player, you have to be airtight with your draft. So of course, airtight draft, first pick Ruel.
Easy. When everything else is banned now, along with Bright Witch, Tenebria, Salome, Arcetti.
Yeah, we actually haven't seen too much Ruel today. She was in the pre-bans a lot, and then when she got through one of the drafts, she was actually post-ban. I think in most of the matches.
That's what I do.
Oh, ROL in Asama's hands.
I think she got forced having one of those mitigation knights on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do have to split up. I mean, Salome, I think it's pre-ban now, so you do have to split up the Ruel as well as the Renok. This is going to be a pretty tough match. I think both players got a power pick off of the other.
And Magic Chi, ready to respond? God, you have to think to yourself, this is, I mean, we had some mirror bans, but this is up to 20 bans now with game 5. And Arthur Pilgrim is still allowed.
I mean, that's one of the few good damage dealers you can pick into the Renok. You're starting to run out of good damage dealers.
Oh,
I mean,
yes.
you know, there's no Spirit Eye, no Free Rin, no MLDN. I mean, if you look, no Afternoon So Flan either, and you do have to beat that Renok. Renok is such a power pick here.
Oh, that's why Magic Chi banned out Bright Witch. Makes sense. Bring everyone back alive.
Not just that already, but for that Ruel first pick as well. Really going for a safer composition, and what better than Genesis Roz, the G-Man on the lock spot. A lot of utility, big damage as well if things go his way.
Yeah, no Briar Witch as well means if he wants to counterplay all 3 of these revivers, he's going to have the option to a Hecate on 3.
Uh-huh.
And I mean, guys,
Hecate,
it was
yeah.
very controversial when Hecate was released. If she blocks revive on the entire board, and Hosmaray does lock it in. This is the final character.
Yeah, unlike the other match where we were debating if she would get banned out, this is the lock spot, so Magic Chi gonna have to deal with it. 3 revive units
Yes.
on his side. Yeah, he has no way out of this one.
Yeah, Magic Chi's in trouble somewhat. And there's not many
We'll see,
options.
we'll see.
We'll see. We caught Lucas fans.
So nervous.
And Tori.
New Luna, I think we're going for a Hecate seal. Okay. I mean, Hosmaray only has 1 pick left, so if Magic Chi is drafting for top 4, there are no cleansers available. You would be able to seal the mitigation from the Airwall as well as the death passive from Hecate, so not too bad of a pick here.
Not wrong, but he's gonna need 2 units that kind of draw the ban on Hosmaray's side, just like in reverse, where he just ban out 5, right? You know, a cleanser. He's gonna need 2 picks from Hosmaray. Hosmaray's just so solid in the draft phase.
Luna. The new Moon Luna. Will she be the solution? Iseria?
He's hovering the Monarch here. Decent versus half of Hosma's team, but that Tori, I mean, the Tori anchor here is what looks really scary. Goes through the evasion, and on top of that, does not rely on the penetration damage, so can hit the Monarch quite hard. And if, without mitigation here, if she gets one shot, you are in so much trouble.
Oh,
Does lock her in though.
S3 Dawnbreaker can be threatened.
Damn.
We'll take some time. The Monarch. Let's see which one's. Let's see if she goes through first. Brigitte?
Yeah, I think she might not draw the ban over New Luna, but like you said, that's
Brigitte.
really Brigitte.
I need this ban, so bring the secondary solution. Hasama.
And the cleanse pick there just picks a fast unit that really threatens Magic Chi.
Ooh.
And besides the New Luna, he's definitely going second here.
With this many pre-bans.
This one is interesting. I want to see who
little
wins
different
because
than-
I would draft like Magic Chi.
Oh, new Luna ban. Oh, want to keep the passives on? One of Iseria makes it in.
Ooh, this
I
Monarch
like
has
Chi
so
a
much
bit
weight
more.
to carry here.
Yeah, no revives available, so if he takes too much damage, I don't think she'll be enough to, potentially 1v4.
All right, Chichen
And
time.
no opener for Magic Chi, might I add, so not going to have a lot of tempo. I think that's going to be the issue for Magic Chi. Ongoing for quite a few matches now, which is Hosmaray just gets to dictate the terms of the combat. I mean, look
Yeah,
at
but
Renok
like you
goes
push
first
up with
early. Iseria needs to
Iseria.
go crazy because if she doesn't, this Hecate is going to cut in and provide so many problems for Magic.
Richard not start. Let's see if Hasma gets what he wants early on.
Oh.
That's a big explosion.
Okay. GG.
Yeah, this is goodbye. See you later, Ross. A little bit of a counterattack though, but I don't think she can steal the turns.
Does it matter?
And the Tori is
Yeah,
alive.
this Cascade, I don't know what she needs here to stay alive.
Screaming on. Doesn't even need to
He did miss
cascade.
the cascade, though.
He did miss it, but
Oh
it was
my
still-
god!
That's a Hey, just,
Oh,
hey,
I
just,
did a little too much there, but
That's
yeah. I was
three
just wondering
wins.
how maybe could exist.
in a row for Hazama.
Damn.
Yeah. And that's what I was saying, man. Haza sometimes has shaky starts, but in longer sets, he was the biggest benefactor of our losers bracket in the earlier group stages. Really highlighting that if you give a very strong player, you know, an extra chance at life, he will take it and run with it. And I'm scared for Magic G now.
Okay.
Oh man, and that's the problem is he doesn't play with enough openers, I think. And when he had his openers is when he looked the strongest, and now that every time his openers are getting banned, Cosmo
Valiant first pick.
Is this the final round? Will Haza take it all?
Few characters that is able to punish her. I mean, most of the things that are super good versus her are gone. And on top of that, no fallen Cecilia either, meaning if you have a 3F carry here, she's going to be splashing in a lot of damage.
Yeah, normally I'm not a big fan of Valiant. She's actually had a very full win rate when using this kind of position, but around 6, all units are off the board. No free run as well.
No free rent, no RV. Lots of big damage. Top tier remove.
Oh,
The Luna's
you know,
in.
we saw a lot early on, but kind of missing from the recent stages. Don't press Bologna, one of the stronger hyper carries after her buffs.
Is that all you had to show
Locked.
me?
Love her design.
Does pick
Nice,
up.
nice
I mean,
Christy.
yeah, you take that early, Christy. I don't know if I like this position though. I think Cosmo is kind of on a reverse sweep almost, just playing turn control with this Flag Sigrid. And I think he got a really good game with the Paper as well, obviously getting out this game. So if he just keeps up playing tempo and just really don't give Magic G any chance to breathe, I think he's got the series in the bag. I think he's really feeling himself.
For the lock, Hazama. Tournament point for Hazama Ray.
Let's see.
Elvira.
Picking a hyper carry with resources like that. Magic G, uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Someone's in the trap.
I think if Magic G wants to get out of
I can see
there's
it.
only one thing he can do, and that's to pick 2 high-speed damage dealers. But with Setsuko on pick 4, Estelle on pick 1, there's so many ways to protect this Elvira. Oh man, this Elvira's gonna give Magic G so many problems.
Liner Stormia. Against the counters?
I mean, she's gonna work, like, oh man.
She can? Oh, we have Mort.
You may be worth my attention.
The Great Mortalix can flick the things. And
Force button.
Yeah, maybe looking at a way to counter Setsuko so he could potentially ban something like a Sigret. I still think his position is really, really tough. He's getting counterpicked with a lock position and doesn't have tempo here.
Yeah, I mean, Death Dealer is not bad, especially if you're on, I don't know, Potion Vial to cleanse the fears.
That's the sort
Does
of
he
If
opt
he
in?
just pick something that's not weak and leave up the Mort, he just has so much room to breathe with this Elvira on 3.
Huh. Is Magic
What's the last
cornered
pick
into a pinch?
Haza's picking?
Way too many rebans.
Yeah, I mean, most of the characters that people like to play are completely taken out of the game. So you gotta, I mean, this is what we mean when we say put the fries in the bag. You gotta dig real deep to find the correct picks.
You're really fast.
And
approaching.
straight.
Oh.
High-speed strays, I mean, that's all he needs.
Yeah, that's almost certainly a must ban when you draft like how Magic G did. No opener to contest.
Okay.
The big move. Magic G still cannot decide on which one's banned. There it is. Mort, Strays. Banned out.
Okay, well, we discussed the 3F Bellion. Ray, maybe. I still think Hosmeray's favorite here, but Magic G
I don't know.
out of it. Just one of his hyper carries completely
I don't
down,
know.
so a lot of weight will have to be kind of lifted on the side of Ray and Bellion.
Let's see if anything can be different in game. Still, we do not know exactly what the tuning is on, especially on this Bellona. DDR. Elvira, here we go. Hazama Ray on a tournament point.
When's Lakari?
Right here, right now.
Here's Secret.
We take the crown.
Victory, one fear.
Oh, okay.
Not bad, Magic
Christie
G.
protecting Ray, but
Uh-huh.
yeah,
Not
Bellion
bad,
alone.
not
Not too
bad.
bad. It's Elvira, though.
It's a good look on you.
There's a kick. Upper.
Worry not. The jump
No defense break, but still doesn't look good for her. Ray gets the turn. Ooh, do these debuffs land? Big question here.
Back on the big G.
Oh.
It lands 2 sleeps and 1 venom. That's already pretty bad.
Engines.
Not the look that you're looking for.
Try my best.
Here's Christy with the
I'll
pops.
wrap things up
And
momentarily.
Bellona. Turn things. Here we go.
Kill the
Sprint
Estelle.
into the Estelle. Maximize the injury here. That's what he has to do.
22k, but Estelle is so tanky.
This is
Yeah,
Debuff.
debuff. I always pick by Estelle RL, especially sometimes. I think he's just his flexibility in the traps.
Wow.
Buying that extra time and look at that. Big debuffs on the side of Hosmer.
This Setsuko.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how much effect resistance you have. I mean, Setsuko ignores all of that. As long as you have less HP, she will land those blinds. Oh boy.
Okay, one little guy wanted that Bellion, some extra damage on top. Estelle now has us 3. We're going to heal back up. No souls, so we can't use the cooldown. Bellion on your side. This is big. Hosmer about to buy a lot of time here for Elvira
You're
to
an
lock down his
excellent
opponent.
specimen.
Some healing. DDR, who do you pick on? Keep on chopping on Estelle?
Have to hit now, Setsuko. Yeah. The misses are going to be brutal there, but he needs to put the Setsuko to sleep. That would give his
Ah.
other characters a little bit of a chance to fight without having to eat through those counterattacks.
Yeah, you're right.
S2 is available.
Putting her to
More
sleep.
Swift Flag Cigarette, standing it on the Bologna. Resist on the target. That does proc.
And you get a little bit of extra souls for as well, so Estelle's utility even coming into play here.
Will be dealt with by the
Yeah,
law.
not bad. A lot of evasion going out, but gets that barrier, gets the souls.
Not important.
The thing though, G-Clef, is that Magic G is on a ticking time bomb. Look at that Setsuko, right? He can kind of weather the storm, but when your fighting spirit is full, here we go, counterattack coming out. It's not going to be pretty for him.
Uh-oh.
Looks like some
And
tuning.
Dial keeps on chipping. So maybe
Rebellion wakes up, but you don't want her to wake up here. You actually don't want her to take a turn into Setsuko while she's blind. Oh god.
Counterattack.
Oh, here it comes.
She sleeps forever now in the grave.
See what you got.
Not looking good for Magic G.
Well,
Yeah. The Setsuko's reach for win condition.
Here we go, Setsuko.
Oh no.
Sends it in. The aroma. GG call. Hazama Ray will be the champion of epicseven Masters. 2 titles to his name.
man, G-Clef, you said it earlier. He takes both titles.
E7 Masters Hazama Ray.
You know, he has double titles, man. In these long sets, he just seems a lot of times unbeatable. We were talking about Falcon and I both bet on
Damn.
Magic, by the way. He was just playing really well, but I think after the first set from Hosmer and how good he looked, man, things were looking good for Magic.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, Hazama Ray does have the experience on his side, yes, but also, he just played so well. I mean, his use of openers, the Flag Sigrid, the Lone Wolf Paper, and these
Even Estelle seems to be
Damn. Okay. Congrats, Haza. Damn. Okay. And that's it.
It's been a while. We heard from him. Let's go straight to the interview with our champion, Hazamare.
That is our E7 master.
Congratulations, you are now holding 2 titles. 2
Magic
belts
Chi played
of even
super
the
well
Masters
though.
Masters.
Maybe
How did you
except
have
the
that
last
and
one.
winning
Maybe he
everything
just
from
got
the Masters?
outdrafted that
축하드립니다.
last
이렇게
one.
2개나 가져가게 되었는데요. 오늘 승리하신 우승하신 소감을 먼저 듣겠습니다.
那恭喜哈 Summer 选手，你这次得到了 E7 Masters 冠军，然后你之前也是 E7 WC 的冠军。那请问一下，你这次得到冠军的感想如何呢？
我这一次拿到冠军还是非常激动的，因为我去年 WC 也没有出现嘛，然后感觉现在大家实力都非常强劲，所以今年这个大师赛能夺冠，我现在感觉非常的开心。
기분은 정말 좋고요. 제가 작년에 진출 못해가지고 아쉬움이 남았는데 이번에 제가 우승까지 하게 돼서 너무 정말 기쁩니다.
It feels really great. Last year, I wasn't able to go all the way far, so there was a bit of a disappointment, but it does feel great to come out on top as the champion. Of course, there's a lot of questions, but because there are so many games, once we discussed, there's Elvira, Hecate, a lot of heroes. How are you so good at fan picks? And even with these many P-bands, how are you still very comfortable? And how can you not be nervous on stage? 이렇게 밴픽을 잘할 수 있는 모습을 또 보여줬습니다. 프리밴도 엄청 많고 6경기까지 가는 이런 명경기가 나왔는데 엘비라, 헤카테 뭐 난리 났습니다. 영웅국도 엄청 10 global, 10 Asia, 10 Korea. This is totally random from all the rappers.
I mean, like, this is it. Should be good. Thank you for watching the E7 finals. Hazamare is our masters.